Dear friend, I greet you. Today we will dive into the quiet, yet important waters of our inner sea, the world of the liver. We will talk about an ailment that advances silently, following in the footsteps of modern life. Fatty liver disease, or as it's commonly known, a fatty liver. Imagine the liver, this tireless worker, this great alchemist of our body. It tirelessly filters blood, neutralizes toxins, stores energy, and aids digestion. It is silent and patient, but everything has its limit. And when we overload it with back-breaking work day after day, it begins to cry for help in the only way it knows how: through silence. It begins to accumulate fat within itself, drop by drop, like a sponge soaking up moisture. This is how fatty liver disease begins. What does a person feel when their liver begins to drown in fat? Alas, at first almost nothing. This is the main treachery of this ailment. The symptoms are vague, blurred, easily mistaken for fatigue, for a bad day. But let's look closer. The first warning sign is unmotivated fatigue. You wake up already tired, as if you worked all night. Your strength leaves you by noon, and even long sleep does not bring the desired vigor. The second sign is heaviness, unpleasant sensations, a feeling of fullness in the right hypochondrium. Especially after eating, especially after fatty or fried foods. There is no distinct pain, but there is constant discomfort, a reminder that there, inside, is an organ that is unwell. A bitter taste may appear in the mouth, especially in the mornings. Appetite often decreases, nausea and bloating occur. Sometimes a person may notice that their skin has become somewhat yellowish, unhealthy, and the whites of their eyes have lost their crystal clarity. But I repeat, all of these are not obvious, not screaming symptoms. They whisper. And it is very important to hear this whisper in time. And what will happen if we don't hear it? If we continue to live as before? Fatty liver disease is not just a harmless condition. It is a quiet harbinger of a storm. Gradually, year after year, the droplets of fat begin to destroy the delicate liver cells, the hepatocytes. Inflammation develops, a condition doctors call steatohepatitis. And this is a direct path to fibrosis, when the delicate liver tissue begins to be replaced by rough scar tissue. The scar squeezes the liver, hindering its work. And the most terrible stage of this path is cirrhosis, when the liver almost completely stops performing its functions. And from there, it's not far to other grave consequences, which one doesn't even want to speak about. Besides this, a sick liver strikes the entire body. Blood vessels, the heart, the pancreas suffer, metabolism is disrupted. A person gains weight, weakens, ages prematurely. What does the wisdom of the ages, the treasure trove of folk medicine, offer us to help the liver cleanse and regenerate? Folk methods of treatment are not a pill. It is a lifestyle and help with natural remedies. The first and most important thing is nutrition. It is necessary to remove everything heavy. Fatty meat, lard, fried pies, smoked foods, mayonnaise, abundant sweets, white bread. The basis of the diet is vegetables, especially those with a slightly bitter taste: pumpkin, carrots, cabbage, beets, cucumbers, greens. Porridge on water, oatmeal, buckwheat. Steamed lean fish, dried fruits instead of candy. Abundant drinking pure water, unsweetened compotes. Among specific herbs and plants, the first place rightfully belongs to milk thistle. It is the queen of liver herbs. You can take ground seeds, a teaspoon before meals, washed down with water. You can brew the meal. Oats are no less effective. An oat decoction is a healing elixir for the liver. A handful of unpeeled oats is poured with a liter of water and simmered on low heat for a long time, several hours, then this jelly-like decoction is drunk, half a glass before meals. Turmeric helps well. It can be added to dishes, or a pinch can be dissolved in warm water with honey and drunk. Artichoke, Immortelle St. John's wort, knotweed. All these herbs, in mixtures or separately, gently help the liver to cleanse, enhance bile flow, and relieve inflammation. But remember, any treatment, even with herbs, requires awareness and moderation. And now, my friend, let us mentally transport ourselves to the East, to China, to Tibet, to India, where the healing of the body is inseparable from the healing of the spirit and the flow of vital energy, qi. Eastern folk medicine views fatty liver disease as stagnation, as a violation of the harmony of the elements of earth and wood in the body. The liver, according to their views, is the receptacle of anger, irritability, unfulfilled desires. When a person constantly suppresses emotions, gets angry, worries, the energy in the liver channel stagnates, like a river blocked by a dam. Healing through the method of acupuncture, or as we more often say, acupressure point massage, is the art of opening these gateways, restoring the free flow of energy. This is not injections with needles, it is working with fingers, pressing on special points on our body. So, which points can help our liver? The first and most important is the Tai Chong point. Finding it is simple. It is located on the top of the foot. Place your hand on your foot so that the space between your first and second toes is between your thumb and index finger. Right there, in the hollow where your fingers touch the bones, is this magical point. Massage it softly but deeply for 1 minute on each foot, preferably in the evening before bed. Tai Chong is a source of harmony for the liver. It calms the spirit, quells anger, and improves energy flow. The next important point is Tsu Chuan. It is located on the bend of the knee on the inner side of the leg. When you bend your leg at the knee, you will see a crease. Find the very center of this crease on the inner edge. There it is. Massaging this point helps to expel dampness and heat from the liver, which, according to Eastern canons, is the essence of fatty liver disease. Another point is Ganshu. It is on the back, on the line passing through the nipples between the 9th and 10th ribs, 2 finger widths away from the spine. To effect it, it's better to ask someone for help. Massaging this point directly nourishes and strengthens the liver itself. The Zhu Sanli point, the point of longevity, is also useful. It is located below the knee. To find it, place your palm on your kneecap, and where the tip of your ring finger touches your shin, next to the bone, that is the point. Strengthening it has a beneficial effect on the entire digestive system, helping to unload the liver. Massage these points every day gently with rotational movements, focusing on your breathing and on the thought of how vital energy fills your liver, cleanses it, and makes it strong and healthy. Eastern medicine in this case is not limited to acupressure. It also uses herbs, but in complex, balanced formulations, which may include licorice root, reishi mushroom, and Schisandra chinensis. It also uses the practices of Qigong and Tai Chi, which through smooth movements and deep breathing help to disperse stagnant energy throughout the body. And most importantly, an Eastern doctor will tell you, calm your mind, find the cause of your anger, your anxiety. Learn to let go. For the liver is the wind, and the wind must be free. So what should we do, modern people standing at the crossroads between Western science and Eastern wisdom? Combine the best. Understand the physical essence of the disease, the accumulation of fat, and understand its energetic, subtle cause: stagnant energy, suppressed emotions. We must act from 2 sides. From the side of the body, clean up nutrition, drink herbal decoctions, apply acupressure, give the body moderate exercise. From the side of the spirit, learn to meditate, find time for silence, walks in nature, forgive offenses, release steam in safe ways, not accumulate it inside. Fatty liver disease is not a life sentence. It is a strict but fair reminder from our body that we have strayed from the path of harmony. It is a chance to fix everything, to return to our true self, to a healthy and joyful existence. Be attentive to your feelings, listen to the quiet voice of your liver, trust the wisdom of nature and ancient knowledge. And then your inner the liver will become clean, calm, and full of life once again. Be healthy, dear friend, until we meet again in the world of wisdom and health. If you found this information useful, you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you don't miss the next one.